website on www.kennyrosewireless.com. Kenny Rose Wireless, internet made easy. This is what mini wireless networks look like. But hey, this is what they actually look like. Introducing Kenny Rose Wireless. Switch to Kenny.
Christian, this is what you will be trying to car. Andy Cassias, and so at Trans Andy, say we are the dean. Aha,
Bibi Aboko.
I mean him say and China. Okay, okay. Bibi are the Bebechi.
But yeah.
What I can say when you end the day.
Yena eti for asi. Unse started pure sports and exactly 2 years.
And then exactly 2 years. Yes. And then 2 years exactly. Yeah, shade you maybe as well. It's been 2 good years. Jumedi yeah the eti for asi. O mama na ama show ya issue. What I say. Jumedi nudi enye nipa bi a omta ochi a. As a guy video good dem ya. What I say. Inti ya do ma say. O mama live on Facebook. O mama tie Okay. All right. VYT no. Right, but VYT. I said the name is Kunadu Yadom, not Wachi Yadom. Because Wachi Yadom.
Last Monday, who can Wachi Yadom man here to watch Jesus Yadom.
Wachi Yadom. The Wachi Yadom. That's
Wachi Yadom. Be there watching. I said can come board.
Okay. Okay. Kunadu Yadom. How they burn this episode. And then 2 years.
Yeah.
And Obiase, Oma Mutie, Oma share live on Facebook, Oma Mo, Amanoni, Oma Sohe, Oma, other regions because they are live on Cheers FM in Takrade, Zagani Takrade, Bono FM with Sunyane, Sansuna, Time FM, Offenso, Adepate Chiman, Ghent. Pent Radio Ghent, another Pent Radio Belgium.
Time FM,
Time FM, Baku office, yes.
Okay.
Sanso and Adafopa Radio in Paris, and so Motienka. And go to Radio Worcester, baby. Motienka be I chew, Biano, Penny Damasi. It's only 2 years I buy. Diego so, Yakuko, and Andy.
Chaman Yakuko. Yamene.
Fire me born say team way bet me atana Angel and Pure. Abusiankra de say ABN better be 5 years na
empire in there
papa so making sure say na said be also ebia na obeye on the bros your money on said na monka because this team has been a very strong team to the extent say tell me ameba kumasi bia mi wura say I mean it's just like a family e bompire say mo be koso sa
empire in there no say Bibi Aboko and say team na stay together near Edmana.
And say officer Matitis and Nam Kumasi Abontin. So I say a man for Yina so offer beer bar. But me a shows a papa be match.
So now I advise
One match.
Okay, we Andy Cassias.
Chamo.
And many sir. Your money tell. Fire Mukaka, say, Obamian, I could say.
Chairman say Obamian, no, answer no make catch say Chelsea any Obamian are reach your personal agreement. Now, baby, I say case na kwa koduru Chelsea FC Barcelona. Okay, say bare months ago, I'm catch say Barca even after activating the fourth lever, ebe here around 30 to 40 million. Na omo make sure so betimi dey register Abrantia friends say Jules Kunde enti Barca team no ehwe say Obamian dey na senko be kwa onko but just a Chelsea match 30 million euros but Chelsea are ready to pay 20 enti omo is separated by 10 million and a separated Chelsea and a Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang omo so deal no say Chelsea team match up and now I'm sure say Barcelona for be release your branch na mana the only difference no 10 million and a separate Chelsea and a branch your friends say Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Barca requested for 30 and Chelsea and so are ready to offer 20 and like you say maybe a general.
Well, Christian was okay with one and Andy just I say but as if Barcelona are ready to accept cash, how many money some pay player plus BBR because yes cano to register Jules Kunde.
I hear cash, Metisana Chelsea for supporters is one pro Bamiyang. Me was also quite
T or something. T.
The Tiani said Chelsea started season without a striker. Saying in Nigeria too. Last season, name himself Chelsea for missing piece was a striker, a finisher. Yet himself Chelsea for first striker bar, no contender for the Premier League. And I'm going for Lukaku buy. Lukaku came very expensive.
Very.
97.5 million pounds. Obaye no chairman, Oma 8 goals in the Premier League. One fa and was Akoi. Now, the only player which my bought as a striker match Chelsea being 8 Timo Werner. Also no bona wide areas. Sometimes as force number 9. Timo Werner and so I go back to Leipzig. Baby at Chelsea Ginano, Chelsea any striker. The only striker we are available in Chelsea no. Amando Broya, Chelsea for Casa play or call loan and master last season. The Chelsea any striker and on the starting season, no. Metisa man for some Aubameyang, I'm very surprised. Aubameyang eba Premier also no a deadline signing. 31st January 2018 and Oba Premier League no. Aubameyang ba Premier League no in the same era no. Only 4 players per NHL goals than Aubameyang in the Premier League. Only 4. Aubameyang is 68 goals from 31st January 2018. Players share goals as in Aubameyang in the same era. Chairman Abrante Feno Salah, MI 100 goals. Abrante Feno is Harry Kane, MI 88. Jimmy Vardy, MI 85. And Sadio Mane, SR 74. These are the only 4 players in the same period. SR goals that Abrante Feno and Aubameyang go 68 for Arsenal in the same period. Now, in all competition, chairman, Aubameyang eba Arsenal 163 games or say 92 goals for Arsenal. Now, such a player, or yet known in the Premier League, no. Minim the entire because I want Aubameyang in the Premier League.
Is it because of free Arsenal? Nontina, T. Mokase, or Montpena, and answer because say, oh, you Aubameyang into statistics. Statistics are no honor.
Because the
statistics are there.
But
It's a chairman for a player, or you know in the Premier League, or Arsenal, or Shego de Arsenal. Last season, Crana or near Teta, any problem now, or free Arsenal, Echo Bassa. Second part of last season, no. Chairman, 13 goals in 23 games for Barcelona. Watch us a prolific. Me the picture be a major. The man manage Kwama Chelsea for the say. Only Thomas Tuchel so you Borussia Dortmund pay.
Yeah, so because they say the money penny pound no. Say we need Aubameyang better than all the.
And the player or new to the coach. Only player new to the league. Chairman, one of the most prolific era for Aubameyang Tamosia Kanema Dortmund under Thomas Tuchel. Chama me kai pass or to about 2 seasons edema Tuchel Borussia Dortmund 16-17 15-16 and then 17-16-17 2 seasons. Chama in those 2 seasons now Osia Kan Dortmund under Thomas Tuchel no on my 79 goals in 95 games. Look at the ratio. 95 games 79 goals. So a coach or Dimino player no see any in the Premier League, you know. 18 say or are available in the market to call Obaba around 25-30 million there. I don't see why this should be a qualm. He's a player Chelsea we need. Or a player part Chelsea being here in this season. Now, Chairman, Manchester Man for Kika. Oh, Man City be last season. Or more 5 striker more or more G League last season. Yajitum. But Chairman, young come man for Tiasi and say last season we have Man City. Omunya 3 players are on my double figures in the league. 3. Kevin De Bruyne in 15.
Pure.
I think say Raheem Sterling in 13. And Maris am I 11. Okabu Masa 3 players no. I say 39 goals.
But Man City is always been Pep style. I had say when you Pep player in Man City or by Baji Go King. Or no, I calculated the goals maybe. Or send the centre backs number 5-5.
Into the
wait 6, wait 10, wait 4, wait. Over we know as goals that
yeah, this simple calculation. Almost 3 players now, more top scorers. Next year 39 goals. 60 say 99 goals. The 39 if 99 maka 60. They have 60 goals coming from other areas. 60 goals.
Yeah.
Chairman, so where Premier League air top scorers, 50 top scorers last season Premier League now. Man City players in Kwe will 8. The one say go krano is 6. Chelsea do not have that. Chelsea needs hard no. So Benya yenya play Bamba about 20 goals ah. Ubenya goals coming from other areas ah. ABM that's our players no. I'm about 50 goals. Chelsea needs hard no. I think say so Aubameyang available ah. The coach knows him. He knows the league. Me just say take it time for na farmer no. Obaya because he know the terrain. The coach know how to use him into no. Me just say be farmer Abrante for Aubameyang Chelsea. And me say available nko dia me nim the Chelsea will raise an objection to Aubameyang. And me take a decision Chelsea in respect to Aubameyang there. I will not hesitate to go for Aubameyang.
Okay, Vasio, Alan mama kwaba only make it chance your son no man who kwaba on the Sunday no. Say we be able call them yeah.
Okay. 2 years.
And 8 years. And 8 years I change media as well. Yeah, that's it. So I'm trying so. Obi tries. Alan is Alan there. Well, yeah, mama son mama Andy at Twanson's mama Baba Alan Sonic yiho. So say Chelsea are looking to strengthen because man will say season one has said the BC no. So I'm going to say yeah about worse than how they finished last season. Yeah. Players are Chelsea targeting, and of course, there's been an agreement. But Barcelona for this BB. Chelsea are raising a crowd from Emerson Premier deal no 13 was it 13 15 to West Ham. Oma raising a crowd. Oma so come the 5 this also no more free Barcelona so be 30. Chelsea when Kenya 20 never Marcos Alonso count. Om so there be. Be scaring because they have to register Jules Kunde. Chelsea spendings on Besomo year. And Wesley Fofana. Chelsea are happy to say
70 almost reject.
Almost more than 80.
Yeah.
Almost 80 million or more for Wesley Fofana. And they say Anthony Gordon and so
Anthony
60 million.
Yes.
And you panic buying.
Also 60 and one player from Chelsea, Omabo Amando Brua and now Conor Gallagher.
Gallagher can be perfect fit too.
Yeah.
Can be perfect fit for
Everton.
Well, Chelsea, yeah, as a
no, but Anthony Gordon potential on Drew levels. I will be sharing Musa bet me. You know, I'm saying last season, yeah, Muna bet me or to me make his heights. No, but that guy has potential. 60 million, depending. I was who deal on the structure. No, you are 60 million here. Initial fee of 20. Monthly installment of 500. You win the league 1 million. You win the Champions League 1 million. Over 50 matches 1 million. Yeah, keka boom na valuation abe drew 60.
I'm talking about 60.
And I make initial. So for example, for Fana 75 or 80. Well, Leicester City will reject. Omo rejected that unless there's a problem with the initial amount. Initial amount na yeah the problems in Bebreba.
So say teams they almost say 70 also trouble 80%.
Yes, so say 70 million now yeah initial fee of bare 50. Now the Diakanaka add-ons, player exchange, maybe a friendly match, resale, you know, profit on say Obama bare 50% on the next transfer. You know those kind of dealings. I'm a bit surprised. Leicester City, Everton will reject 60 for Anthony Gordon. But Anthony Gordon, they are a bit risky because we know of Steve Sidwell, we know of Daniel Drinkwater, we know of Ross Barkley. Your players are Chelsea Bobo no one as a player more ball and levels be yeah just in more edukakra. But what should the last Chelsea year bear 3 or 4 signings be 19, 18, you know, players for the future. Anthony Gordon, so you know, Chairman Abrabon Ankasa no chances be about once in a lifetime into a rest me Bible Champions League. Send Anthony Gordon so boy the one shot na with me rem World Cup him. So maybe Chelsea is a great proposition for him. But yes, Anthony Gordon crowd here players or horses here and polo signum many kainum any odo any love to chicken more munya almost on fast war or mo kwako pass our branch and kakra and now Wesley Fofana yet to make a senior appearance even for the French national team and now Brandon Rogers confirm yes and ukre a branch no person but 70 no and yadi besum but we should transfer market na kabe 9 or so days and nano bank kron into your deals biswa the selling club no enya replacement dey so beton. Into also one other area was yetumi ehwe. For Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, even as an African, I'll be extremely excited. Say Obabeka Chelsea Bobokun because Chelsea were a good history with Kasa Yenuanuma Efrebi Brema. But I'm sure there are some options Chelsea can also look at. And Rani Akache Adams, Southampton, Ivan Toney, Ole Watkins, Danny Inks. These are all, boys or more, local boys or more, industry. I'm Chelsea are competitive. I don't know why this deal is a delay, but it looks like a popular sign and a popular choice of a lot of pundits and a lot of Chelsea fans. But I'm saying maybe Mr. Todd Ball is so against some other issues. So, but it will be great to have Pierre. It will be great to have Pierre in this Chelsea setup.
Well, okay. Say Chelsea. Andy and wrap it up.
Or more than 80. Obey the most expensive defender.
Yeah, of course.
Are they not exploiting Chelsea because they need the player that balance?
Oh, of course. So they be because so a business. A business.
Evaluation of Leicester City.
A business.
On turn akoko.
Any business cry. Me know how much you need the player.
Yeah.
Yes.
Me show circumstance. Moses say no. Oko juice kunda anye. Wape 1 or 2 players be anye. So say for fun and why no top target.
Leicester City corner no. Say jama for fun akwa. Omo 2 centre backs. Amate and Johnny Evans. And the markets no and the problem with European markets OGs ka obi abeti. Yes, into ohia be 80 90 bi into ono so call Germany and call Holland and call Denmark no call Ukraine ebuna no onya kakra e dey ahwe akire. So that's how the market
Barcelona get 220.
Yeah.
That's what for bu omsem G's.
Yeah. Let's start to say Yeska. Onum say coach na complain say lack of signings.
Yeah.
So far we betimo munye signing cry Leicester matter only one goalkeeper. And Smith so mo find free. I think it's a free cry from the championship side. Go find free by. Omunye signing. The team are onye signing. Na ututu na basa sa akodi acha ma obaji uska. But Chelsea spend you say omutimi di we ya.
The interesting thing is that Chelsea are playing Leicester over the weekend.
Chelsea timi di we ya. Na they up to already 170 million pounds spent already in this transfer market. So we crack up there
plus 30 Aubameyang 200. We cost 70 75 275
million pounds.
God in 50. That's they are 300 and something. And
say Aubameyang no so no say Oyenya Efre Bibrem had them say Okaika ni trimu am say Didier Drogba ko ni Chelsea share dan ya number 9 bia abobra bia biom. Enti am say no so osro minim say o share dia Shevchenko ne Falcao no ne almost so be no. And why is Kai Havertz not playing well? Why has Timo Werner left? Why has Lukaku left? Why is Ziyech and Pulisic wanting to leave the club? Ni nyina no your questions be also bisa no one sana wabacho. Yes, Olivier Giroud omo nyina ntumi amo. So sometimes Emma transfer no
they just have to look at their midfield.
Okay.
And I will say any major problem. Mickey Brem Kakay.
You see, what we say, they say for fun also complaining so officer Leicester pricing out of the deal, no, because officer already who share boy in an Adrian or percent kobo at the St. Chelsea, no, but okay price Leicester for the actual Bontina officer as almost stop him from going to Chelsea, no. Now the issue of Aubameyang can media maybe not crank Aubameyang crank Hamanema. Because social Aubameyang statistics now, Obo no crank be hard dream crack kese. It is a Chelsea for no so pena. I don't know how many baby intina. But maybe they from where I sit there, menyan Hamanema because of against it. Menyan Hamanema because obianim there. Oh, of course. Obianim dey obey me aye. Because look at the same as a time will be free Arsenal records are obeki. At the time will be any national you see at the same how they call it Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang or them. It is almost a pena. Maybe they may not grant command ma open the baby intina. I open the baby intina.
Okay, remember Alan Alan Gakrabina Andy, what did the Akara to us?
Also, baby will be a
I make a chance on there.
And yes, sir, Bobo and Nisiko. Name more bar, if you're a any team. And it has a different ring of truth. So, share Obama, many agents, so about 30. 20 and see, I'm one,
I said 30. Africa 30. I said, Obama, your taboo. Or a French born. 30 means 30.
30 means 30. Yeah, plus 5. Yeah, plus 5 plus 10. It's your first Chelsea, £150 million gone. And 170 million pounds gone. It's so called for Obama, but now I say definitely no wage rate. And see, how many years can Obama
33, yeah.
33.
33,
yeah. How many years? So not amount 20 now, officer. Now, me say time, you know, because we go pre-season. We go pre-season in place, I'll pay. And see, players I don't go pre-season, we are comfortable, say, or meet me a Jumana amount. You're starting match league, first, second matches. We have player, there's time anymore. Second, second runner, I think they be a Kebaba from Kakra. But what starting league now, who say, now, open top 4 and upper league, Naji. You have first, second matches. Now, people are there. Maybe Barcelona acquire second. Just no time now. Quebec's be fan. Wage, you know, a time and an a time and 33. Obama has been a good player. He has been a good player. With age and was a bad premiership able to say Americano. Minini say Obetimi Apalukaku.
At Chelsea.
As I say 33. Barcelona young boy born on tour. Jinaha Obetimi home kakra. Barcelona na ebobo a refit me home. If it's on to me recovery. Baba premiership we fusu obetwi. Obetumri kapa.
But you can't go Lukaku.
Age no a factor. At 33, so back to premiership. And yes, free premiership. Back to premiership. And I will on some
only last season.
Yeah. Oh, that's only last season. See, age will never favor because it takes a lot of energy from you the more you run. Oko Barcelona, things have changed.
Yeah, but Alan, before he even left for Barcelona, he was doing well in the Premier League.
That was some seasons ago.
Even before he left.
Yes, maybe can say, now League Center or who debate me about. Okay. And a League Center, so Oba Budget Club. Oba Budget Club is say Leicester City. Obet me about. Oba Southampton. Obet me about. And the Tottenham going to more. Because even training regime, no, it be take a lot from you. Training regime keke. Kontebe jinyame through ho. It is now Saba say Chelsea. Yeah, Babaja League. Obama free Barcelona neighbor. We know you. What about Dortmund? What about Arsenal? What about Barcelona? We expect a lot from you. It's Anwadina was a cost through. Anwadina may 23-year-old Anwadi. Ain't he? Chelsea so better say okay. Wow. After spending all this much money, Yansan for Seska we anqua. Now any emre. Second time ni good. Come on, Yano pre-season time there. NKB on Kopeba form. But what starting a woman who say a common do the means you know he has so been there. Any other about to water 1 peso, 20 pesos. But on 1 city.
Well, interesting. But my own say, it's a bomb stand Chelsea fan and there will be on no yard. You know, say if Fofana was a Chelsea player, he would have been on the transfer list by now. Well, Chelsea will pay 80 million for Chaluba. Is Anthony Gordon better than Odoi? Clearly, Chelsea doesn't have a plan in this year's transfer market. That is, I'll say Fofana and Ebo Chelsea see Anna Chaluba but Leicester. But now Chelsea try 18 like Chaluba.
Yeah.
Anthony Gordon also on you better than Odoi.
Yeah, and a big question at the BI boys now on that then I want to mean you so more. But Aubameyang, back to the Aubameyang subject matter. Say Ronaldo see available.
Cristiano
Ronaldo ni Aubameyang. Was take a decision because Unya goal scorer. Unya proven goal scorer.
Banya coach behind the players in the figure of Ronaldo. A player who has so much following on social media. Sometimes he swayed. Okay, and to go on a Ten Hag. So say the king is back. I'll play.
Oh yeah, the king is back. Right.
I say, how dare you say you play? You play on a team no. On the who say. Your coaches they don't care.
Yeah, but Aubameyang,
coaches they will care about sad say your figure, your presence in the dressing room. Obehano.
Yeah, but chama minim so why all or nothing Arsenal the enemy. Oh shey. Yes, bi nneoma bi wo mu Aubameyang yeah.
Aubameyang
muja ne kwan no na justification wo.
Oh yes.
But me hwɛ.
How hard in Sakwan. And until Tuchel no open because Odimno. Nakora no offense. Which is Akwaya Najin, Akway Gan and Yeboya Najin or Nam European and Nanam, why I'll tell you, Mario. Wouldn't saw it they are Mancini yet. Nakora because Obanda Mancini to be listening to
Taddy.
Or Yaban, but just on to the level now. Also because Mancini Nasa or Fans and the bar. To Fans and the bar in your craft.
Yes.
But there are coaches who not tolerate anymore, but or Bobo is a new boy head will go back in Fanje. Yeah. Sam Yomano. Your coach will be tolerable and tolerating. I'm sure to say already say he's in the middle of the season. Or here player on him say I know this player. Maybe I'm used to the pain, the system I'm playing, he will suit it. Everyone say Ronaldo no. Ronaldo say we are there now. Anthony Neymar had to go through. All that now.
Okay.
Well, okay. Jerry how Chelsea ever manages our situation. Andy, for your question, say Chelsea there. Market but Odo now when you soon there, me the hamper.
Say Odo occlusion Bayer Leverkusen. Yeah, likely so be join Bayer Leverkusen.
Oh, okay.
Now akwa to aso because you see Chelsea the more dey or
Bayer Leverkusen sunya kra na saying. I'm not having a go so train.
Yeah. Now, Chairman, on Sir statement, Erik Ten Hag make last Monday, sir, or drop it Harry Maguire, or sir, drop it Cristiano Ronaldo. No, Chairman, they say, Ama United fans no be emwache. Omo England for no. Chairman, if you say, a World Cup here.
Sure.
I said it yesterday.
A World Cup here. England will need Harry Maguire at the World Cup. Anytime he plays for England, he plays well. Enti Lisandro Martinez any Rafa Varane and swap for Manchester United. Enti in the interest of Manchester United, no more if you say yeah. But some of them are also thinking about England at the World Cup.
I'm going to train England camp where St. George's will say, what are they talking about? This is a new coach who wants to operate results. He won't care about England World Cup. Oh, so I don't know me as some say Arsenal team no. Okay, first as a mingi kuya grums, the professor because no comfort Chamberlain, Kieran Gibbs. I was saying England boys no go to Omo no go team no to son. What you say? Oh, we no nyade. Eh, na say I been a guy never know I started so Malaysia na yade. But playing against the Saddam things, the Wolves mono obebre it look sure will still be Omo say England ni. Omo be say dia say many feel bia.
Chairman, the any can say
coach
in England. So an English coach he may tone their lie.
But if you want more pressure now, I'm out too. Hey, I'm going to follow.
Let me justify. Who say yeah, per se we use different set of players. What do pay a Maguire? 18 winning against Liverpool. By best match who say Liverpool you match no. Name say you go say copy draw. Liverpool against Manchester. Oh yeah.
Why? Liverpool team when Manchester team na never.
Yeah, you see, Manchester United coach be every time George Club by Liverpool, one of Palm coaches. George Club the Palm Manchester United coaches. Eti Tenhano or also not that because we lose first two games, and Liverpool call Manchester United. Salah Bobia Salah anytime we play against Manchester we should go. But land Liverpool basically I bet you consider go. But on Bedford no. So once Liverpool the James Miner boy team say enkoye into the man say the quotate your na so because Bora Fawa James Miner boy who boy the record Miner be the yellow card. Tisi entimi mo afanebo. He said James Miner started a game against Manchester United at his age. E chese Liverpool team mo. Near Pedro, near Pesibe lose side game. That is it. Go Wakofa Henderson.
No, and me no nyadwen there.
Oh yeah, and I make say we Arsenal.
And Arsenal, don't forget about the Arsenal because my point is that you are playing against a Manchester United that couldn't even beat Brighton. Regardless of
James Milner,
regardless of James Milner, the level near you know, me no me nyaba to say James Milner or quality check Brighton midfielders in or Henderson or quality check Brighton midfielders in the same as even Brentford.
You see.
James
Milner I'm reading a contract and your dressing matters and your field. It's also even last season that most of the matches are no on board. but mu here say a dressing room. That's the absolute advantage of James Minor. It's a ball. And I make a say who say Thiago Alcantara started Liverpool. Unu so obetimi control me first. Obetimi aboni Obo simple. The moment I want say James Minor, you didn't start ball. No say Chiho we MVP you want him. Na be Keita. Ono one of the midfielders Ebi Oje Chiho betimi abo short ashe. Oh, Oxlade Chamberlain. Onya fit. We play in Nyanya fit. It is here the James Minor ba. You didn't ba say referees no respect you. Kubuli
well, that's your opinion. I guess I have to respect that. But
the issue of the manager and then the England connection now. Also, I'm not better than it's a World Cup year. And like you are saying, una metizo catch and descend the bell man say, yeah. Udi agro mbeti me Martin high pressure power to the sense I'm here want to me survival first at the same round of the same league in the crowd. Because the English press that is why they will do. In as much as say we accept the fact to say Harry Maguire but it's a World Cup year, and the England fans, and some of the Manchester United fans crowd feel say because it's a World Cup year, at least on Maguire sometime be. In as much as say pressure don't no coach so for him to get results for Manchester United, they are also thinking about England at the World Cup, especially when Russia acquire good tournament, Aba Euros, good tournament. Ebinum crash and say because a World Cup 1% moji. Because some of us say a plan B or my ediato one. Omo say in 2026. But Omo say no, a bit me 2024 2022 so they have to win it. So a idea was that Ten Hag so you're very careful about man. And can come you and I know say it's not only in England, even in Ghana has say in Kumasi, we are Kotoko manager. Now there are certain players be or move say look at Alexander and then Maxwell Kunedu. Pressure I demand Maxwell Kunedu. Eventually no, a do baby also Koto Kakra. And they be American last time one of the club administrators say in as much say you respect say we coach Bibia but standing in our team. You look at the commercial aspects. You look at the commercial aspect of Ajumana Oyano. You look at fans and also almost baby almost super moto. Then you balance the equation.
So now, Mickey, let's you are Ten Hag.
Yeah.
130. What realize say your difference in the balance because Maguire is always expecting the other defender to go do the work. Any amount what do you expect? I go to the Butcher of Amsterdam, Martinez Abba. Obo Maguire 1-2 is not working. What decided to Obo Martinez? And I hear Jumama to the level that Salah Boshota, no, I told him something coach Biape.
Yeah.
Because me sure say go be to Hoji Edanka, the Van Dijk, and defender to the whole match. No, I talk from one cry. So I'm going to tell Salah almost so compare Ramos nominee, Cannavaro nominee. Unya play or yes, Hedjuma Wimau. Now, team now, on team stand even the might of Brentford. What team you bought and 10 minutes against Liverpool that had Salah, that had Firmino, that had Diaz, that had Van Dijk.
The English,
maybe, and you play like that. Why would you decide to bench
the English? The English media will tell you, say, why is Maguire always performing when he plays for the Three Lions? So it means there is a problem. Well, who manager? No, you are not seeing what they are seeing. So why don't you contact your friends at Gary Southgate?
Share.
Also share.
There's some normal.
Also share. Can say name England for who name we?
Me can say. Say one game. Ain't mean justify and I say game against Liverpool. It's an American show Liverpool weakness now. Manchester United game Manchester United Liverpool.
Manchester no Liverpool now. Because you're Liverpool fan, that's why I know.
Three up from some. Firmino or film. Diaz, I feel no picky.
By whose standard? And America does say, why not careful?
What the team
measured by Liverpool standard? No. Measure it by general EPL standard. Say, this is a Manchester United that played against Brighton. Say Danny Welbeck is done. Ultimately for Danny Welbeck quality and to Firmino quality.
Oh yeah.
More. So if that team could not even stand the might of Welbeck, Nene, Omabo, back four, Etinia standing the might of Salah, Diaz, and Firmino. Regardless of Firmino, Kwana Onkono. It's an improvement. It's a huge improvement. And if you're a new coach, what's a new player? Also, because of Zoyano. Now that your captain and our boy, now the new player and the ball, one Cabazan.
Unim, you have 3 games. And I make say, send me your coach. I will still give time. Because I think about when we do first game. I think when we do first game.
It was Harry Maguire.
Send a choice. What am I going to a training regime? A training regime, and I will be a training regime.
Coach, has a job to do. Or failure Manchester United sacking.
Exactly.
So failure Manchester United will be sacked. National team leader chairman say player ko national team no bono performer. Yam fa credit them coach no Manchester United.
Oh yeah.
So he need to protect his job and use place man the resource the man the juma no etimi star man. Okobo Maguire o this omo legend chi the English press chi now do omo chi bo Maguire net tom ba ku ni mienu miensa. They will not even defend you.
English press obi kai so mo ye the same thing no mo ye Guardiola be one fee omo. Joe Hart. Joe Hart was the number 1 for England.
Yeah.
Boy, you know, pass it any about the
Yeah.
boy, I'm not saying.
Yeah.
I know Pam go far. Claudio
Bravo. Yeah.
Bravo by then, almost starting on say, and no Pam no Bravo no go far. Who you coach no and you careful not tears and go from what TV so right? Omuna, Emma, na me kwa Manchester team good because of social. Omadam for any ball. Morino, Brow, Bill, Yasin, because of Omo.
Yeah.
It is a Ten Hag jam almost Maguire.
Chairman Maguire ne primary employment in Manchester United.
Of course.
And one year Tianica into England need nationalism, patriotism. Into share options be na available in there. Fikayo Tomori. Me man na me who say England bebo match man Fikayo Tomori. I started that. But Oko AC Milan e former no nti wetume wura team ni mu. Crystal Palace 4-4 Higuain former Chelsea.
Yeah.
So one more ball with Crystal Palace wa. PM friend no. John Stones edu baby Pep Guardiola dropping Diaz, Erik Laporte affecting national team. But wasan babiom. What other option again? There's Triminx. These are boys. It was so o club side. No, it was so ball. No, one more ball now. Forget about the national team. It's not the form. The form no enye. It's Conor Cody, Everton, former Wolves captain.
Yeah.
Justin James, Leicester City. So these are boys who are playing. They are primary employment. No, juma no. Uye Jumana now when you ask mono aso national team manager nani now atun sa frel. No one has a guaranteed spot. Our national team say mi bo unless all free Azerbaijan, who free Macedonia, Goran Pendev, Erik Mkhitaryan, or even Ghana. You too much quality. Just the politics ninti where me Godfather na executive council say ni afrel. Your jurisdictions and our countries you are many players. Into Armenia say no, Mkhitaryan, na bubu kurana, ye be friend no. Goran Pendev da Subo Macedonia. So these are boys we are there. But for England, it will be unfair to Tomori, who is playing so well at AC Milan, because Harry Maguire is Harry Maguire. I was saying you have to prove it with your primary employer before you get the opportunity of playing your national team.
Well, and one of the things they say, Obia Trey, we say, boy Danny too, or say Maguire is always doing well in England because of the system, because on board 3-back and they play 2 holding players, Calvin Phillips and Declan Rice. There is too much cover, but you cannot expect Man U to play the same way because coach behind the philosophy. And they say, me point they say. English president common too. So Manchester legends now. Omuma papa ni nyene juma. So oye juma no na bi enye yi a. That's why you talk about it. But onye hwe no watimi abo one match abesa Liverpool.
Yeah.
Wabo one match.
Ball no aye bonu nko o.
Papa ya odi ni say good na chi a.
Politics behind it.
Papa ya odi ni say good na chi o hebo ya am ye say ni. So Liverpool.
The responsibility lies on the player, not the coach.
Yes.
Player say yes, proven in that position.
When no
once you play for the Manchester United,
Chris Smalling.
Come national team no. Yes, and it's our Manchester United 2 papas near drop you can't blame the coach. The problem is you, the player. I didn't think I was say or national team now to me. But players who Manchester United are the same also to me.
Currently, the most expensive.
And the most expensive defender, 18 million.
Currently, he's the most expensive defender. So for fun, I am called at the same Chelsea now. And you see, Adam Maker say we are not looking at the football at the same Nkwao. This is the most expensive player in England. 80 million pounds sterling. Omabo Nibi. He also plays for the Three Lions. But what I'm saying is, y'all can know Yajin, they will do it. But what's a Ten Hag? A standing on your balls. Say, you say, and when I make us say, right? They have done it to coaches, and eventually they have to change their mind. Yen any come and say no more say Sagadola a Premier League. He will struggle on a rainy night at Stoke. Then he can't be ball passing game. When even Mourinho himself, said there are players in Manchester. I born or say Droba born Canadian. Although because he doesn't think about the game. Or about Luke Shaw, or about Marshall. All those players okay, and only the prepare terms are because about not most of them are English players. What you say? And to the American can say they will come, the attacks will come, but Ten Hag should stand his ground. And yes, sir, say team Namano. I'm saying yeah, he will be sacked.
Most importantly, the Manchester United results in the first say improve, yeah, regardless of the pressure. Maguire Tinchain, Lisandro Martinez Nebo. They are winning. Win. For that, almost on the camp. But you see, even
the fans.
Your players be so wow. Mikasa Alan Kasim said it's not always the case, and I think it's right. Your players be so wow. More primary employer club no man money year still na from. Example Gareth Bale. Yeah. Example Eden Hazard. So it's up to Gary Southgate. Sir, 50 matches, no appearance, but you will still earn a call-up. So to me, it's up to Southgate to take that decision. But these are two different institutions: the Three Lions and the Red Devils of Manchester. So one has to take Obiano. So then there could be a collaboration.
Coach Bianson in the system.
Yeah,
because the way Gary Southgate is setting up the team, that is why Trent Alexander-Arnold as his first choice right back. Because he feels that too much cover or the cover no war midfield team or a right back who can defend well.
Yeah,
not probably attack.
The last game of Muboy against Germany, Obo Kyle Walker as the third centre back on the right, and our Tomori and one other centre back.
Can say coach behind the system.
Yeah,
and he sad no mu pushy ade under the Munya papa no onshebi 3 months having was one. So why have they started? Why have they started? They are not being fair.
No, yeah, more the next 3 games. You bought next 3 games you with the same setter. Near Metra near say you beat me the same story. Just one game. It's results no say football no. Manchester na Casano winning. Come so on cry no one. Winning. To them time say just one game. Liverpool is a platform we were expecting a draw game. Yes, it will be a surprise win because you need players at your call. You need Alexander-Arnold. Anytime I launch attack Liverpool from the right flank Biano, so striker is good. Omeshogu because it's your calling him say "Can short midfielders no?" And KB will be using that game against Manchester United as midfielder. Now we push Joe Gomez Abatu right full back and one yenisa. Office expensive experiment. So Manchester United actually Liverpool 2-1. I mean, because of Liverpool's strength. It is a person who said Ten Hag, we are still strong, and I said to you, young man in the next 3 games near with the same central defenders near drop Ronaldo near them. I say the favorable results are. Then we come back and say, okay.
Well, young friend, I say, Bermo could come, Chendu Kufos, we all have to know that coaching is different from sitting on TV and talking. If Ten Hag listens to the likes of Gary Neville and Co., he's digging his own grave. Neville is a superb pundit, but did an awful work to a good performing Valencia team. God had dairy, or say English boys must be hype keke. Doughboy say Maguire is saying. The campus man also BKB tell the man wearing red. Make it just now okay. To stop provoking us. I'll say Andy Maza, there's no division in the Man United fan base. And Andy Casillas.
Chairman, a branch of friends said Di Maria. Also Di Maria for Real Madrid joined Manchester United. Now Obia Jitum said Okoye na Fama. Now Di Maria wife about the Sasim Gaba to you. The reason why Di Maria decided to join the wife say no person back Manchester. Now Chairman, Di Maria Chairman is Di
Maria, say we were in Madrid, the best club in the world. Everything was perfect until unfortunately an offer from Manchester United came. I told him no way, but he kept saying it's more money and we have to go. It was horrible, so horrible. When the investor just went, and then they didn't go to
also Di Maria Manchester United.
Also, and I'm just talking about the convention about because Monday is can you it means more shopping. It means more slaying. When one go tell Louis Vuitton back, back when you go home,
the statement is very
airport be now go be and go to job. Got back there $23,000. It's bag is young photo. We can just say be and go to job. I'm not about now because Qatar hotels they be $7,000 a night. Di Maria no you know about the daw. It's more money. More money means more money. And football is about money. That's just
the statement when you're in the account. Was we were in Madrid in the best club in the world. Everything was perfect until unfortunately there was an offer from Manchester United. I know say my young
say more money.
The more money. So which means now banning them.
Not banning principle, but they make concern or current conventional. Normally, big games away there, sad in Gomez, no could Fred yeah. Say for players to move. Omo wives no. Say omo.
Now some Marino. As a time I know what Manchester, none here that's what London.
It's London, yeah.
Because all the Harrods, all the big at the same London also move. You know, Okoba 10 years, and there are players are free UK crowd a ball outside, but family in others who UK.
And you message and Kogasan Manu Susa, I'm never say, or Caesar Gaso Begino, or send money Susa, and make I go very gas. Sometimes the agents will even have to convince their wives.
Yeah, of course.
And in this situation, say, Obama
was so money BB.
Obama Pleso. But they also used to be when scanner never to into their convention of Barney say scanner
Scanner all right. Into Barney said Di Maria call Man United, they are horrible. And if this story says someone Mamia can me sure say in relation to Casemiro, there are different situations. Into Casemiro or a player send your Ten Hag Nankasaka or the cement for the sand.
Players not
look at Modric ball now all my pass no why na G ball ni man no.
England at the same top at the same.
Yes.
I don't know
because of team no ball no team.
So Obi, there be other task for Jeba house on one on the room for. But say okay season na e bo wie no. Emra Gadola nya Hurricane. Okay, so can say Man City will struggle.
Yeah.
Also Man City team in the league. Eventually who won?
Man City.
Sanko for them. They said do leveler. So your coach never so succeeding or England wa mentiom.
Yeah.
Because omo buni pa bem. Organ sones. Player on what ball Real Madrid.
A leader.
At the Champions League num. Oh TV so say because of onion ball. Harry Maguire. And you can say because of onion ball what?
Yeah.
They're always looking at ways to
what's interesting is what's now to see area. Sankrofoni no managers or my managerial job no. Graham Souness when the last time. Is it Gary Neville? Wajai at the same your friend say, oh, referee. Omun United Jumano can come.
say managers ni nyina je adwuma no e no mo nyina teams say dodo na and the fools are pundits and it pays more than because there's no pressure. There's no pressure there. First of the saying Irish guy the saying Manchester legend Rocky one of he was a good manager.
They be na Rokokunye.
We affect Tim Sherwood.
Tim Sherwood 4 years.
Bro, Tim Sherwood have 4 years.
Of course once a year.
Guy never they say they on the shows be 9 as a number.
The podcast
say guy never be omo yibo ni we no Sky Sports. Asa no no fan yomo fan
the podcast. We are no hear the podcast no ajimu ska.
Baba omo tietie omo we coach na go.
Ye kwe dey on Lampard be join omo o TV so.
Oh Lampard be sa resurrecting no. Be 5 Everton. Oh be 5 Andy horrible situation, you know, for Casemiro, no. Yes, you can use Di Maria's story and make that prediction, but there were players on Mbeko team Bimua, team no more corner. Your players Papa hot chain wow Obano Unya Bimo, who are coach the Crown Bell and Aoba. Perfect example, Shevchenko, Jose Mourinho. And you also are injuries. Sometimes even the coaching system in fact. Into Casemiro there's a set place for him. And yet clear said Casemiro and I'm sure say he'll be successful.
Well, Andy, so but all Kenya menyanti bibi about Kudus nomne. Kudus deal no.
Yes, Kudus there no ebe depend on Anthony.
Anthony Gordon kwa.
No, Anthony from Ayas.
Ayas, okay.
So no a movie likely Omoma
Kudus nko.
There's almost around 100. From Manchester United.
Last year, Oko the Dutch division na top 20 goals and assists with him. 100 million.
But this is in a way good news for Arsenal. Yuri Telemans. How Wesley Fofana conducting hono. I'm as I say, Omama joining under 23. Hono kwa training. But what is coming is Yuri Telemans super swoko. But also are conducting her very well. Therefore, Fana yen free match day squad winners had no or no yebi. Enti ebia pediano and say Sikano Leicester for better swap about 38.
Oh, fantastic.
Me Arsenal beating Enya.
It is an Arsenal better tell him not to neto ana. Senator you're more of a winger. Now ebia you tell him as in the Arsenal na come bejipa. Because say Fabio Vera or Owen Chenyu. Now you tell him as Bekawa on the kind of bench we are building. Oh, tell him as class or buy a bit of bonus style. Oh, team number.
I'm saying the attitude. No, no conducting who you much better than.
Oh, okay.
Wesley for France for and they say to TL style be and are forcing the way out. Yeah. Now, Chairman, I mean, China UEFA Champions League draw no ebebaso. Now these are the slots.
Pots, Nini.
Yeah, pots.
Now, I say, oh yeah, we are not the front.
But the people on ma and number matches ni be on pot 4 hono. Aha, e be decide.
Go for no go Bodo game to last come one. Last week. How many done it?
They on board draw. Chairman me call win. On board draw. On board draw fie. On board draw. Yeah, Bodo glitch. Oh yeah. And then last 2 weeks. How me bomb more say me best.
Last 2 weeks. Last 2 weeks.
Board draw home.
You have said. Almost say Dan was Zagreb 1-0. It
make a league or league.
That mean the league make a Champions League.
Okay. League na make a. I'm board draw.
Almost say what did you?
Yeah.
Okay. We almost say Dan was Zagreb 1-0. It the return leg because but Porto here Real Madrid any champions no. Real Madrid, Man City, Bayern, AC Milan, Paris Saint-Germain, Porto, Frankfurt, Ajax. Porto, Liverpool, Chelsea, Barcelona, Juventus, Atletico Madrid, Sevilla, Tottenham, RB Leipzig. A very interesting group of people. Real Madrid, Liverpool, Nanka, Bayern, Chelsea. Yes, Potrino, Borussia Dortmund, RB Salzburg, Shakhtar Donetsk, Inter, Napoli, Benfica, Sporting, Bayer Leverkusen. That's also a strong one. It's Chelsea even taking three very strong teams in one group. Pot 4, Marseille, Club Brugge, Celtic, Victoria Plaza, Maccabi Haifa. No matches, no. Dynamo Zagreb or Bodo, PSV or Rangers, and a Trabzon score, and I say Copenhagen. And I call Pot 1, and I mean, group is here. possible group be betimi asi pot 1 Real Madrid Liverpool pot 3 but the Real Madrid go Chelsea na kefe papa Real Madrid Chelsea ode ko ejai pot 3 no ana ejai present Real Madrid Chelsea Dortmund Dabi Real Madrid Chelsea Inter
Inter the last 3 years here no Madrid no share group stage bia omo qualify for Europa.
Me pay Lukaku return to Naka Marseille. C'est kasa group in a group of death. And the Champions League them. But tonight na we are midday and a basso. It definitely a very enomo and some 95 semisi. Na yenko enim. Na ya ba enima ya ba fie. Baby Jada Samajan say Ghana for muye hypocrites. Ghanaians are hypocrites. Ketri no can be so go to sabi. Nana some can answer Ghana for Tiano mon can answer. Cristiano Ronaldo go share goes to us for national team at the competition for fra. And no so European authors church or media men no press no Ronaldo is the first person so one gonna for jump no as a man first did it. Na some more ko bi am beka entiano dia. Come on kabi. Muti Romans no monfaring hwe ti munyina no hypocrisy no too much Ghana for baby Jada Samuel. There
are a lot of people who come on social media disrespect me, you know, they say a lot of things but they know the truth, you know, they say a lot of things. And one thing about Ghanaians is they know the right thing. Instead of them to put you out there, they will not do it. But when foreigners praise this, that is where they I was on social media. I saw when Cristiano Ronaldo scored 9 consecutive tournaments. He scored like he didn't break my record. He equaled my record because I was the only player who had scored in 9 consecutive tournaments. And then when Ronaldo scored, they put him there that he was the one who has set that record. And then Ghanaians started attacking the person.
So they know the truth.
They know the truth. Why didn't they say it before for people to know? You know. And then when people start praising their icons, that is where they come out and say we also have a Samoa Jan. But in my own country, you see people disrespecting me, creating a lot of stories about me, you know, which I feel like it's not it. So when I see people defending me on social media, I just sit down and say, look at this hypocrite.
Well, maybe there are Samoa Jan. No. Well, as I say, Black Stars. And then you hear, I remember Black Stars, you know. That's how I pay for me.
Exactly. That is what everybody wants. You know, sometimes, even for example, look at Arsenal. Thierry Henry's statue is there. The day he saw it, he was crying like a baby. At least he knows he has done something. His heart is at peace. Yeah. Whenever he dies, he knows he's seen everything. We've got a lot of old stars who has put Ghana on the map that have that anger in them because they feel like they've never been treated right, you know. And all these things, naturally, it affects us, but we don't know. Sometimes we go to tournaments, we don't perform. All these things, me, I believe in spirituality. Yeah. There are a lot of things people say and it works, you know. Let the people be at peace.
I know your baby Jada Samaja and Assam no. Also and celebrate you Indiana, but are we not confusing club football with national team football? Etoda, Ayana, hard drink kakra. Say, baby Jada Sama okay. I am even Lionel Messi. Even Lionel Messi. Ultimate Argentina and your Argentines saying beautiful stuff about him. You have a group of people who feel that Messi has not given them enough. And baby Jada, the gentleman to atum December be discussing because we have talked about Asamoah Gyan the whole of last week in here. When you play for the national team, when you play for the national team, oh yeah, dear. Of course, you write your name in with a gold and in stone, but you can't build a statue for Asamoah Gyan. Or you should Thierry Henry statue as Nesiman. I am no. Because Thierry Henry was legendary status in Arsenal. Can we say same for, let's say, Asamoah Gyan? Legendary status. Anyway, then they said to the because Papa the African Cup of Nations, he get them film near him there. San Newman, and it's a Ghana be. So because Asamoah Gyan has some no defending the name of Asamoah Gyan, doesn't make him a hypocrite. He's stating a statement of fact. A fact. And Asamoah, you cannot have Ghanaians every day almost around upon your church or the records of Asamoah in good social media. No. But in the same way, so because some Nabia say Ronaldo has got a first player to do it. Nobody say Ronaldo is not the first player. They don't have to mention your name. It doesn't make the person a hypocrite. Asamoah minimum so second be man minimum the cross Asamoah feels also a man. My dream warming because he's played for Ghana. He's done so well for us. Of course, there are times I mean bashing no because they be oye ba kwa na mienu bi ya me na make was mo de me jama ma mo say what you say enti me sre those close to Asamoah and Kanche no it because on what no to any one de me chi he's that o de me work abi Chris that o de me work abi obi doesn't get Asamoah as be
very very unfair Asamoah ebe consider minority of Ghanaians to make a general statement about us. Very, very unfair. There are countless Ghanaians in the same period.
Yeah. Yeah.
Millions. Argentina, Zambia focus so much on those some negative, no one can positive about him. There be because social media now some more post BB maybe on Twitter any BB kakra bi na negative things about him but check the statement comment majority
so comment here 50 obenya about 45 people saying nice stuff about baby
me
other 5 no
there be obi na can say I have 10 people that like me now me so much concerned about the 2 normal permasabona then I am the problem.
Yes.
Yes, me have 10 people that like me so much. Now, emu 2 penem permasem. Now me so much concerned about the 2 nem permasem there. Then I will be the problem. Uye nipa, and so who say dia, unya ne 10 over 10. Akubo Ghana penalty aseno, ubia mpo asem da wo. Obia, that will give an issue. Nya de obia betra po asem on that basis. Uya dia benya kakra bia they will dwell on that issues and draw negative stories about you. Deal with it.
Yes, statue. Also open it. When I say statue, I'm not to me sculptures be brave. Okay. Funny picture.
And that's all now. But minimum Christian chance on Kabi. Christian somehow cano.
And Asamoah fan in Yamakura Free Camp. So Kofi Camp 2000. I say Asamoah. Me na me yo mampanyi kura Ghana ase hwe ni pa di matemo ase enti I was make say me ye de me mu man bi mana kaka the issue of Asamoah no now no say the blaster say by me ka say so oye fit time mo de me ko to mo page so he eno so omo edi matemo ho no tell me so the Asamoah say be dwa so now the enko ye nim because your time me kura
but say me tie tape ni o so statue yet see Thierry Henry statue amano nti ono so anko nya bibi sa na
o say omo mbo Ghana ni di ya o kwa o si tere oni kwa asa na asa state o manu kwa no so na ni age but omo mbo bo no asa ye value o omo mbo man no it is that be omo di ya wo omo nti na Ghana kra spiritually yenye yi no okay ya kwa ni but okay now Yamra, the issue of Kumasi Asante Kodoko, and Ramone Hilal, no near Famfri, Omra Hatsufuk, and the Hatsufuk and Sony Chelsea. Never had transfers in Kakra. Black Galazis, Akolusu by 2-1. If our tournament, young good term because of visa issues. Tiakwa, your first game against Jamaica, Timiambo, and your boy, second one against Qatar. Qatar share 2, Ghana share Bako, an own goal, and yeah, my father say a good exercise.
Free Banio. There's this controversy. They say Ongo. I saw the video.
Ongo, but it was a free Banio's effort.
Of course.
Sir, about short no. About short to keep any save. It's a player now, defender now, or Barber Clano, and a ball like it's the money Ongo is a ball changing direction. The ball keep any save and a ball is back. And away, a man inside them. But what I'm saying is there any effort. And
I don't know how Haas is going to resolve this issue. Anyway, looking at Odote, Alaja Kambi, Togbenum, maybe they'll find, and then Frank Nelson, they find a nice way of, getting him back. Because honestly, maybe I want Bruno, so obey me about season way as I'm a house of folk. And don't forget, in the qualifiers, in the crown, look at his exploits in the chant team, the local Black Star, the Galaxies, Shana Huadi, any the way. A very difficult has been season with any contract in there. And I don't think so locally, or plans be be a person about local league in the view. I don't think he wants to play in the local league.
How the work we try to be able to get him to renew his contract, but I understand say you do say an agent for us, yeah. And I understand the agent for also I don't prepare a free agent. So who's contract the wua I almost because say sign a deal no ya hombre. The amount of money to be involved the hombre. But every band in come and just all the heart of Africa. This is considering the kind of team has a building. Say is a channel. Almost players on my side become 7 players in the whole channel. 7. Yeah, 7. That's huge. I mean, 7. The guys only now started with. Yeah, Gladson, Banya, Dennis, the 2 centre backs. Suraj Sedu. And Maxwell Abikwe. Yes, Maxwell Abikwe 7. Yeah, 7. And they are how starting. Yeah. And your free drafts by and so. Of course. And that the guys of the team eventually local Black Star Galaxies. Local Black Galaxies now. And then no one said the best player in the Ghana Premier League is free ban. Of course. Me only warren foreigners no more baba. Inaki, Hudson Odoi, Edin Ketia. One share limited spaces for a local boys no, but for a free ban as a player there. There was a guarantee in sport. Was a guarantee. I totally agree with you. Yeah. I agree with you. Well, and Yamra Kuredu Yadom and Tanman Kabachi Yadom Bim. Kuredu Yadom deal no. Make a chance in Yapane Abu Salam for Tema United. Na issue be a bakakra. Say Abranton or a wafer player. I have a transfer now so a free agent. And I say Abu Salam player. Now Cheche Mugaka speaking. I come in person can say we make because I'm here. I know what I know they say Joe Abu has always been like that. Obeka and Nabila. What happens is the player be a contract and our club be he makes sure say the player back are registered with Tema United. That's what Tema United player. It's what you have to go to Tema United and then get the player. And I understand say this issue of Ubisa me say how does the TMS when I'm saying minim say now or your wafa player na House of Folk as any request Emma wafa and now say or Tema United I feel a real show now me kwa bonti amne Joabu Kasaye no and a Joabu Emma narration but me fra Abdul Salam so because one friend Joabu on Abdul Salam na nam tambia and then Abdul Salam also gave me a different scenario about issue the akoso nyina where omo feel say House of Folk I play smart on Joabu and according to Abdul Salam no so no office say I mean can say minchro Abdul Salam will play be a friend Salim Salim me what bruche nyina your baba heart to me what bruche nyina call so ba wa na laja because obi am Abdul Salam ko ba bia me nenam Abdul Salam deliberately shut his phone down because that has for no man the pressure say or some here there be or we exchanges can be to me ya no mu huna no ma frɛ me na me so me no was special number be ya kasa na me friends there na cause I come there frɛ me sa no say Mickey say because me this guy here menya problem do the jar can be talk with that your person me be o monye o do mo fra wo so hu me cause I'm so friend George free so o so hu Abdul Salam and I believe say the same thing about Joe Abudi no and Abdul Salam mami narration ni nyina say se be quite changing hands in the past and na kan kuna do yadom issue ho but house of 4 person mo say as can change hands no e wo I can count the family here but say no somehow can obi a can me so room kakra te wonsem and say $25,000 but I say house of what you 5 biama Joe Abu Salam maybe it's almost 5 no we na 5,000 no Ama Endra in the interview of Joe Abu Salam or Asempa Ojitu say what 5,000 be oh House of Folk for now the Agoba House was they have duly registered the player sir Joe Abu Salam asuma seven say I also go this came with na me ti wo deal bi o say a contract na ma smart Jake say Jake J release letter ni ejikuta fako T office okwa jiskano oja na the release letter na mom na sa instruction dem Jake no Jake go do ono na be ask me oh ayi den na kasa kwa say Joseph man na yes transfer scanner man na Jake is what Danis letter na ma
come to try pictures in now
what I say oh I'm to try pictures of my own letter in the bibia na Jake Daniel Mati and then they release letter just one release the player no at number has what important as it's boy in the boy if you Jake Ban we can say me say na scanner well so but release that almost say one transfer scanner ma I say hey okume I don't know what you know no today be also be afraid to say you release no can mistake be wom eti anya no the actual you because you be woman ma evangelization also we don't
omo penisa
don't worry eti eno we so the continue sika eno ka so ko tena secretariat fitano pa be 11 by 6 of free order that's in California but they say the house and you release letter
yeah o ma register na we
at the register boy it is say as we speak Credo Yadom a fully registered player of Hartford legally
but can come for how
legally
long? For how long
legally
your transfer say masmo bi
but they say no omodika say house agent to omodika mas penny ba go say ai Casemiro gra there's other Manchester went to escape you know omojitum so omo
club but chama me concern is say Joe Abuye saw ton player na makotko for $50,000 but it so by half
and
for her to work why na beton na sasi 50,000 but what ko ton am be 25,000
na me ka say me pese 50 no kran yes na netie so we sort them but now a chain has there no by a few dollars
oh exactly
50 exactly half but na chain has
your kind and then
sana netie na bro has there so kakra and I also understand say also say 5,000 sat na dollar na be series
time no J5
na be
enye player who's coming to you
it is something else so
enye player who's coming to you
I said no I'm the artist card
but
because see has no very good relationship
yeah
the players for the man has Raj mo and it's the last last season grab say has no Credo Yadom awie
yeah
but Joe Abuna and man has so information say boy no the contract with Wafa no ebewu etima has for extra say enko no the boy in the Bema has that is the promise or promising has penny for no so the omunyanye mo season in the boy becomes a free player baba you no play because they are very vetted to Tema United it's your the Bema the one that says the job no yes kaka so here cash
ball ye na you see a footballer say there was a transfer deal echo say there was a economy
there be some house of folk has taken advantage
I'm not
of
talking about house of folk per se but Obi said they make ultimacy Casemiro no dey for fun deal echo they be am communicate am just say Drew say mo dey say by say but the end the answer ho kire wa pe o say me yes can be wa ko hu
no it's no ho kire no maybe I no ho kire no ko house for her because no ready one the word the man has for so play on them the Bema mo and also yes kaka what you say
yeah
and I'll do 5,000 your house
as then
$5,000
say then
so the has the man
say on fanya then
so the jeto ho
sign on fee na agent
you be case na na yatia free you be can we na
how no mo catch no
according to the meme titi name this that's a eyes of bosia but I thought they but that time no has gave it to him because nobody a hot cake team be epe and now o mama me o wait say okay also yes can cram the amount
and you find say agent fee
any agent fee for first payment part payment because you say Joe Abula Job Salem no has 25,000 also mutia no what jet to so 5,000 or has order that it got 20,000
transfer fee
yes. And 20,000 now smile but I can wait and was also man go nice aka yeah so but small say be didie uzo be on the right hand man na be of so Jake koti or go just cabreme
say your first time or go just
what you say Brandon so they be on no year yi na the release letter no kwa o just kana na dia mom it's okay no so na okay say release letter away and also we ha no say okay you man na ye transfer
no sata me e kwa ye o say kwa wo say me catch us over the weekend me ni ono George Free
and no man small okwa ye ne man small be say obese me register nti release letter ni mayato makoje
because that registration so close to Monday
agreement e say first for letter no register
or just can not the letter
the two parties have agreed that's how it is telling now the letter on first can man you are betraying trust
that's something
how's this scanning ready I'm just scanning ready
but registration close
but on which basis na ka so for letter nimra so for letter nimra register or let me do after scan will be
but Chris yes you tia dey back say with how hard of payments will be made they will need the money from Togo. So imagine say I sure say register. Na be afraid to when to release this car man. Na say ye nya to gba. Registration so close. Enti na say dia
register the player. Already watch 5,000.
But no go ask catch so ye nya book ka say. Ye nya book ka say o de me register no ye betua kan. And abu to pay because just no boy no say the way say hot na. Also give scan from Kotoko. Kotoko for ka train say o say na bo ka train say. Has grand niska into pa on this car no o man mbebo. Now, husband says, me money back go can't ask me bakra or can't so the for letter me transfer scan. Also for letter me letter me okay good. So you have to drop it so we easy. Eti yeah bank transfer e the money on the bank details with that. Now but on so offer Abu Salam no nam kwa so. I will go say kwa in terms of that service nye. And also Jay no the man so say because of the relationship one day. And the House of Okaro can register branching. So now the issue with Abu Salam, and he say, Joabu say, yes, boy, me and the boy. I don't know what you say. Or no, because a boy, never born a boy, never born. Oh, it is almost just kind of manner. Boy, in Moboro.
Nasa Abu Obe 5 players who had
to forget.
Inchi House of Folk Denica. I'm on Denica. I'm deal way into. So what's your part payment? No, part performance. 25,000. Maybe come out 5. I have the capacity to register the player. Oh, but so far
Abu the answer say Star has the J release letter. I shouldn't brutal say or an agent said the boy say okay can you but just getting your answer what that release letter. But
but chairman Arsenal crash Pepe mo the 5 years need you.
Say no your agreement it is only over years agreement now.
On funny the 5
can come even in this situation where it happens in football. So Joe book it on $5,000 and whatever amount be awajibiana he can still return it back. Ask the player to go for floating status and then take him back and then wait for the second window and register him. Over to me,
also has normal payment plan.
Number one.
It solves the problem.
Number one. What is so amount? What they want to at a lower cost. Into no Judy no the team.
Yeah, because of a new relationship.
It is a relationship, and I'm trusting you don't break it today. What I said, there was a trust issue. Based on that, what they let an amount say, Fakona first can bra. And they watch the letter on first canama. We are such a next time Biano work player Biano release a available Biano. Send a case cana. You not give it the player. Yes. And you know, because of a chance next time no you are very careful now. You don't break relationships.
I really game in there. But what creates a strong visibility if you are seeing home. Once a house was that smart game plan baby. Chassis like his him. Nana and Kekoda. A man for any hubium. Now, I say, Ninian one and no, or their dinner, and to who are also old or no, the building. It's not Cabina, I can even has trust him because Moss got bad trust in more in future. No, AB or the Adeba will be on pen, but now also called the man. And I say, AB Crown and Cobaji be 60%, 50%, because the other 80%. And if you are so smart, they will number you. Never. Because the main I guess mamma me fama se me boss na me boss ji kwajis kabran se fama me friend me nya me boss me fama is it because any partners man is say emotion intelligence understand ni partners man o come tie say ni possibility bet me aba so first man but so boss man say you say ba na ni nyas be ka dey week you say dem kura na you kura your transfer say ko just can never release that enchum kakra
ka email na go chat to send this kind of
account no
na go why email
bank ni release this kind on the balance of the first say sir release letter no afa system no it's bank ni a third party and also we play role seriously Casemiro ba na obi akwaji skari dey agu if you run so no dey ko oh come on Mama yanko enim kakana de nyefe.
Okay. Yakwa enim no yabahwa nura Kumasi Asante Kotoko ne Hilal. Enso esiakan na no akanse ni bewe na Hilal Asante Kotoko kam yeduma ntimi ante. Live on Facebook yabahwa the highlights and our goals no. Ba esa game nim na yetimi hu ba Kotoko so e ho ade say Kotoko e dey ato branch aye friend no Gani wanim say dey. Omuntimi nya adwa bim. Omuntimi nya adwa bim. Anti on editor when someone terminating the contract because of the agreement into me for the extension into likely say a branch in the contract will be terminated no go free no go free they can con there termination and free they can con sana panyimfo aka chere no enti omuntimi nya adwuma bi and apparently Emra omuntimi decided sanomanya boy no I na so person go Sudan because I'm getting so on treachery now omuntimi sort is adding it go naming new captains we are going into next season and Richard Boadwagadas has been named as a new captain of Asante Kotoko. You see Mubarak Ben the first deputy, second deputy will be Danlad, fourth deputy, third deputy here Christopher Nett in the fourth year Puate Denjom. The other goalkeeper.
Choose two captains. No move OT and a coach, no and management.
Apparently, Kotoko are making no clear. Asking how they did it. Okay. But then you name said other Ubia was start choosing the captain. Yeah. The coach can decide to choose the captain. Yeah, but my coach no buy in change. Management based on players or said leadership qualities there Gazali no it's betting because answer coach number because na handle Neoma answer coach number betting so ba say players no betting mama to so ba it there are a lot of ways to be on to say clarity no now and no I for goals no to so go no Hilal there no na yenhwe bayenka obi ase and the Champions League games so it's a bet way. No, I go try bet. Okay. Well, Kumasi Asante on Friday. On Besani Hilal for now. Abo. And so but the issue of say Gani with you know, was a man for sending where people are quite worried about Gani you know. But on the number of changes are Esa Debiana but team. I'm not for worried about
but a team, especially going to Africa, because Gani has been a pillar in the Kotoko defense for more than 2-3 years in Mibwa. Yeah, he's always been there, and also the captain.
It's the same one. I want to because I try to get the information from Kotoko. Say now, Makacha is someone in Yajumabim, and also Makacha says because of contract talks now break it down. And I will be free no cost because it is a team beepen from Qatar.
Yeah.
Team near willing to pay
$300,000.
No, it's Kotoko
asking for $300,000.
$300,000.
And almost someone to Sokaka. It is what happens to the deal.
That's what I'm saying. So why would Kotoko let him go? So the club is even ready to offer 150,000 krona, 100,000 krona. Why would Kotoko want him to go for free? I don't think the smart Nanaya and Ponsa no.
We'll terminate this guy.
Terminate. See there's a you say obeti against the fine. You know you be. But team na are you interested?
Yeah.
Manimra.
That's what I'm saying.
Nenka. Na omunyano no mu release you team no.
Yeah.
But as it stands Gani with the Kotoko plans of going into next season.
So, Chairman, termination and say relationship be na say. I bet me amend it. Because the guy feels disappointed
and management feels disrespected.
Especially with the quotes now, some of us have heard coming from Gani and the side, you know. So the demands we are all demanding. So Sanet, and I say from the
I'm officially no outrageous for Kumasi Asante Kotoko, especially looking at how much they are giving you currently as a captain of the team.
They give him 10,000.
I don't want to.
That's why we are gathering. And as a player, they asking for more.
Of course. Which is almost
the Ghanaian standard is way too much. Too good.
Yeah.
For Ghanaian local player to be earning 10,000, it's good. Yeah, very good money.
$2,000. Yeah. They say Tanzania.
Yeah.
But I say in dollar engines, 1,000.
See a close registration Ghana.
When you show so many catches on say sometimes they
but you see, that is one thing.
But reports just that they've told the player. No, not terminated. They've told the player that team the next season
Obi can't. I saying
it's a team now. Are you interested? No. On contact on akata for number na omo negotiate na omo jeni mo manenko
that Christian come
to asia 1 year no kotoko or a surplus to requirements in 1 year no akata for it year and that's surplus on your surplus but because contracts that break it down contract talks okay so you sell him before he goes for free exactly okay they want to cash in on him okay next season you are going to on plans and a kata for the kata for ya on beba kata for no sika no na say ya cha on beba what you say instead of go free there yeah and only 50,000 crowd on ho yeah wetin dey aye bibi and they treat your place in the car.
What is a catafana?
Gagabna Christian says say na registration close. You see, I do see one thing and Nipa be bringing. Gani is still a player in the system.
In the system already. Yeah.
It's a registration close and close. He's still a player of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. It's going to mean Koba Bia until say year number year.
So even that's why Mokra Kotoko will be forced to pay him.
Of course.
1 year.
Of course.
So you're still contracted. 1 year left. But it's unfortunate as a captain of Asante Kotoko. I mean, exits no.
But that young boy, I have known who said I'm saying me 123. Now he was part of. Oh no, be oye basa no pekasa.
In fact, Mickey, no nina na relationship.
He's a very cool guy.
It's a fantastic relationship.
I don't know Zebia. Obi na share chase. Manager agent for you. Oh, he's a calm guy. He hardly even talks. Because of back camp say on kasa.
I know the one other discussion, but only shows about time. Mickey, Mona Football Association for you register agents in Ghana because Ghana they're not going manager. They are not recognized by any book in Ghana. All Zadiano. But what you say, but it's total clubs will always have problems with managers.
You see?
But say you call the FIFA style name. Ugo England. No, they are registered agents. FIFA for database. So there is only one recognized agent in Ghana. No, one Hajia.
There is no agent currently. Krabi, be a friend agent. You are intermediaries.
They are intermediaries.
Which is well recognized. Yeah. Now Ghana,
but those people are registered.
You see, Ghana, they are going to say.
Any from agents.
They are going to say. And the Shiaga new beer and say, I quite watch your friend say. Watch out, Magani. Oh, Ganu soon. Oh, Andy me boot to know what man. Also, me a manager of Ganu. And then you see, Omutimia, Benya control of our boys, you know. Because I'm never clubbing. Be a girl, you are Safwana, Crofon baby, the girl, no, on the lady. We're taking, that's it, they know how these things work. We're taking advantage of the boy. Chidoba can be a no, boy, and I've been said, Unti. Into a club, no about disrespected. And I don't know, Dimoa Baba Pemone. Ni manager bia agent bia ni bia oko FA hon mo recognize you bia even FIFA what they do is intermediaries or more intermediaries no kra no who we player no bia na kotoko ana house no you don't deserve anything from them and you player now only aye deal no and a player no be obema a percentage of
but I say make you say how the agents are working so much percentage no
they don't take it from the clubs
no nan say hey me no real deal okoye ya or catch a
those are intermediaries. Almost any recognized.
I am making say Ghana for the
Ghana
the make us a Ghana no. Other than taking steps to register people. Say, omanya documented agents and intermediaries. FIFA. No. Ya nyane sa ebeye sa de na de bia no. You find so now to boot my player no. Player no watch no only team in China can. Although kind of for the side of the players, your player that time will play on ice gold. Now, what you in China car.
That be how your manager. I'm not sending the show. I'm not sending the show.
Especially COVID-19 brain.
What you say?
Boys,
it's also spending on the player. But a good time a player also go betima. Odo for say mina boy mina me o makora. But team say oh you recognize you.
And I make catch say FIFA dey na oye intermediary no. Eno cover Ghana nyina o. Nti yet me
another obeso you be register FIFA.
Yes, I'm saying about almost 40,000 euros.
Now 40,000 euros what if they say players do? I'm a account because 40,000 euros go register FIFA intermediary.
But what you do is say you go to the Ghana Football Association, no buy a police check your criminal record one why you be checking it now. For what year I think $1,000 or so to the FA, but a renewable every year be also renew. That is back in the days. The minister say currently we know how it is. And the FIFA the end you recognize them. Into Ronaldo manager need to say.
Mendes.
But Ghana has this one Ghana.
Yes.
I'm so take you over Ghana. The license is not qualified. Some have a Ghana or manage Ghana. It's the Crawford that one on my own. Kedetia and they say how do you call it managers. They can also do the same thing. Go to the FA, go and do your criminal checks, whatever it is, and then you go through the system.
Star and Chroma for the channel.
So why don't you do the right thing? So do the right thing. Oh, you're right thing. Will be no problem.
Who say the right thing best at if you know. Say if any case if you know you say conforming to FIFA standard. To what person
it is something that no. I don't think be as a talks breaking. Na Chastela manager ni.
But
FIFA is on record.
But F is be decide is okay. Also be training and now be also be accredited managers locally.
You come
and you go to Congress.
FIFA website. There's a list of accredited agents.
Yeah.
Ghana there about many list Ghana one FIFA recognizes just one agent from Ghana.
Your agent you Italy and US and I say UK. That's what $1,000 every year to renew the license much easier. That will be our Western Bloc of Africa. $1,000. It's in here can say education standard FA. By you know say FN and what me a resolution akoma FIFA say based on XYZ and FIFA only economic standard say $1,000 each year no
you forgot to say Ghana no in the next year no e be obekwa kosam when Ghana players na wa ha no the following year no be no say Manchester United.
How many of them?
Okay, you haven't seen Prime Runners Company Limited and country will be outside. Mr. Prime Runners.
Mini wireless networks look like. But hey, this is what they actually look like. Introducing Kenny Rose Wireless. Switch to Kenny Rose Wireless and enjoy